Alright, so this is going to be my first YouTube video, or at least the first YouTube video in years. A lot of people have been, I upload a lot of videos on Snapchat of me working on various things, like my jet ski. I've done cars, I've done bicycles, quite a lot of things, and quite a few people have asked me, hey Matt, when are you making a YouTube channel? Well, here it is. This should be a super short video, relatively. I'm working on a chainsaw. I'll get into details of what it's doing, but basically this video have like very little editing. It'll probably just be one shot and from start to finish. But in the future, like when I'm going to rebuild my jet ski, and when I do that, I might make one or two videos depending on how much I'm doing. But my videos are all going to be like I do something, I get to like some sort of conclusion point. Whether it be completely rebuilt or I got the engine back together, not installed or something like that. But there'll be a good stopping point. It's not going to be like a 10 series. Like I hate those 10 series things because like they have good content, but they're going to be like series part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, and I don't like that. I like to watch something and to see some sort of conclusion. Well, okay. Anyway, what I'm doing today is this is my Poulan Pro chainsaw. I did some lawn care work recently, and what happened was the chainsaw the chain came off. So I put the chain back on, so I can't really put a video of that, and I'll show you how to do it. But today, like whenever the reason it came so loose is because A, I wasn't keeping track of how tight it was, and B, there's no tensioner. So this is a new tensioner. Basically, this is the ring, or this is the screw, this is the retaining ring, and this is the thing that actually retains it. So what you need for this is you need a 13mm socket, or a wrench, or a 1/2 inch. A little mechanic advice, 1/2 inch and 13mm are pretty interchangeable. Alright, so let's begin. First, you're going to make sure your little kickback device is disengaged. Loosen this a little bit. Normally you need the wrench, but I already loosened this before. So you begin loosening it. And I like to start things by hand or start things with a wrench and then do it by hand. Pull that off, right? So what you're going to do is it's going to go in here. So I need to find out if... Normally I look at how things were done before, but I can't do that in this case. So it needs to go in here. So essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to just install this one way, and if it works that way, great, and if it doesn't, I'll flip it over. So first thing you got to do is make sure nothing's in there. And then you put this with the beveled side towards the outside. So like... And I'm watching through my phone screen, so I'm seeing exactly as what y'all are seeing as I'm recording this. It's a little difficult to work on it like that. But, I want to make a good video. So you just screw it in. And this will take a minute. And then you align these and you make sure it starts screwing into here. And then once you reach the end of the pole right here, or once you reach the end of the threads, then you just take some to hammer it in and just give it a nice little tap. That's not going to work. Let's see, because it's hard to do this one-handed. So let me see if I can... No, I was going to try to find a way to video this like this. Oh wait, you don't have to push this in. Some you do, some you don't. This you don't. And you just put it back in place. Align the that. and then you unscrew it or screw it, or you move the blade, whatever's more convenient, until you hear, and you gotta push up against this. You gotta push this against here until you hear a nice little click. And that should have clicked. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip this thing over. Alright, well that's unfortunate that this is going to have some trouble coming out. Yeah, I'm going to keep trying with this, and I'll begin the video again once, actually, I'll probably just cut this section out. Alright, so the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to aim this upward and then unscrew, but I need 2 hands for that. Alright, and done. So now I'm going to shove this back to where it goes. And then we'll see if we can get it to click in. Clicked in. You see how it went in smoothly and now it's flush? So what you're going to want to do now is you take these nuts and you don't tighten it at this point. You just put it on to get things in place. And then here's my and then you just kind of push it up against it. If you tighten it right now, well, you're not going to be able to tighten your chain. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is, okay, so my chain's not all the way in the chainsaw. Now my chain's all the way in my chainsaw, and so this is a little too much slack. It could be a little tighter. You don't want to be super tight, but you don't want it to be super loose either. And I'm not a chainsaw expert. Yeah, this is one of my first times working on a chainsaw before. But, and then you just go ahead and tighten it. And this looks like it's going to require you gotta get it tight enough for it to have the friction for your ratchet wrench to work. And also my ratchet wrench is like 40 years old. It's a New Britain. They're supposed to have a lifetime warranty, but, well, New Britain doesn't exist anymore. In Napa, the people who sold it, well, they don't really warranty New Britain stuff apparently. Which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Alright, that's done. And let's just verify that the chain won't come off. So I'm going to prime it a little bit and just do the standard starting procedure. Gotta choke it. Well, that's a new issue. It won't stop running, but as I said, I'm going to keep this video kind of short. I might make another video of that. I know I'm going to say I'm not going to do like a 12-part series, but I mean, I'd rather not have to paste together videos right now because I'm not familiar with video editing. So I'm in this right now. Alright, I know I said that I was going to end the video, but the issue's not happening anymore. I think that was just my, I had my choke on still, and for some reason it keeps the chainsaw running. But the chainsaw's not running right now, so. Or the chain is not running. But yeah, I fixed this chainsaw, so I'm gonna upload this tonight probably.